Hey guys, want to bring you another YouTube video. So I wanted to talk about the state of the economy, especially with the economics background, and especially kind of being part of the middle class and how it's affecting everyone. And so I like using investing.com, and you can see the Dow was down negative 1,033 today. You can see the futures. Right now, it looks like it might recover by tomorrow, but again, overnight we're not. We're going to see Asia reporting soon, Australia and stuff like that. But right here, you can see the S&P 500 was down. The VIX for the S&P 500 looks like it's volatile still potentially. But right here, you can see they're thinking plus 222. So we'll see if that's going to hold true when the market opens up tomorrow. Um, and then what I could tell you right now is that you can see the top stories on Google, especially since Friday. What started it all was the job market and a higher unemployment rate than expected. So because of that, it plummeted um, on Friday and start another sell off on Monday. Usually you would think there's some type of um cool off during the weekend or something. So we'll see if it's going to be a continuation of a trend, especially with Biden and the Harris administration. They keep saying that the numbers are okay. The Fed may have to have an emergency meeting right here. You can see right here, higher Fed or Fed higher for longer stance may force immediate cuts before September. So if that's the case, um, you're going to have to see some emergency cuts where the market could even correct it even further of a sell off. And so we'll see if they are going to do that because uh, the way the market's reacting and inflation, uh, it's very interesting. It's on an election year, and I don't know how Harris cannot address the economy at this point. Especially they touted about how well Bionomics did, and like I said, being part of the middle class, we're getting squeezed with inflation on gas, energy, food, the basic needs. And like I said, glad and thankful that I was able to lock on a lower interest rate at the time. But I mean, I know some that has a high rate right now that's waiting to refinance. Um, and so we're wondering if anyone's going to default, like from our earlier Silicon Valley Bank defaulted and shut down. So we'll have to see. Um, and also, like I said, because of higher inflation, part of my channel is also talk about the economy, finances, and stuff like that. I've also been squeezed where I had to kind of get back into the side hustle or find maybe a part-time job just to be able to keep up with some of the inflation. Especially, you can't say inflation's not there when you could look at your budget and credit card or even interest rates because it's variable if it's going up. And if you have a balance, depending on the credit card you have, could be over 30% already. Um, I've heard some people starting to get credit cards that are 40% because of the variable. But obviously, once the Fed cuts it, it's going lower. So we'll see. But I think the market to find a job could be hard um, based on what the reports is saying and the slowdown. Obviously, if people don't have a job or can't keep up, things could start defaulting and stuff like that. Starting to hear Florida and because of the insurance, and Texas is starting to potentially have a price correction on real estate. So we'll see if there's going to be a correction on stocks. Um, I actually have Palantir. You can see right here, aftermarket. One of the stories that they actually beat and shares jumped after. I'll have to see how much they went up. If they've might be a good time to sell. Probably be able to buy on the dip after that, maybe. Or I'll be able to use that money to be able to rebalance and buy something else. Like I said, it could continue. I know it's hard to time the market. But like I said, I've always thought this market was going to be too hard to keep up. And based on the numbers and everything, I mean, I would buy something more like a Walmart or something that everyday Americans that need that stuff. So, I wouldn't like right there. You see Boeing, Spirit. I wouldn't probably buy airlines or anything like that. Travel may go down for a while too. We'll see. So that's one of the first things you're going to cut is travel. Um, Let me know if you're a part of that. That's hurting with based on the stocks or even the job market, and it's going to be a trigger. There could be a domino effect. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. And together we can build a better tomorrow. Thanks again. Take care and be safe.